What's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to make a GoPro mount for your spear gun, and specifically a woody spear gun. So I went over to Ace Hardware and picked up a corner brace, a rigid tie, and a couple screws, and then went over to Best Buy and bought a tripod, a GoPro tripod mount, and some thread lock, which is not required. But I would say go with stainless steel, just so you don't want the rig to you don't want it to rust, so you want to make sure that it stays protected. So all right, so the first thing that I did is I took a tape measure and I just found my center for the rigid tie. You don't really need to do that, you can drill it anywhere, but ideally what we want to do is the reason why we need to drill this hole right here is so that way we can put our GoPro mount on there. So I went and got a couple screws. Basically this is what it's going to look like right there. All right, we're going to take our fastener, we're going to thread it. All right, and eventually, I mean, this is a very simple mount and it'll do the trick. So basically this is what it's going to look like right there. We're going to have to drill this out. We're going to put GoPro mount right there. All right, and then our camera is going to go on top of that. So it's very simple. Right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need to drill this out. So I just got a simple 2x4, all right, right there, and I just need to drill that hole. Got that hole, got the hole drilled right there. It's not really at the center, but it really doesn't matter. All right, so as you can see, we're able to slide our GoPro mount in there. So I got the corner brace. What I'm gonna do is, this is how the mount is gonna go. So I'm just gonna position it right there with this hole, and I'm gonna tighten this down. All right, and then the tripod mount is gonna go at the top right there, and that really, it's it. And then all you gotta do is just mount this part to your gun and you're done. Literally all these pieces cost me less than $5. So here we go. I'll take my fastener, Alright, so as you can see, this is nice and snug on there, right there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to put on the tripod on here. Alright, so let's do that. Once you have the corner brace on there, we're gonna go ahead and put the tripod mount. Alright, so this one already has some thread lock on there. I put some earlier. Let's go ahead and put a little bit more. And the nice part is this actually swivels and tightens. Okay, so really there's no need to tighten it any more than that. This thing is not going anywhere. I mean, it's really sturdy, but just in case, I'll go ahead and tighten it a little more. There we go. All right, and there it is. So what I also did is I went and got a couple screws right there. All right, threw them on there, and this is what the rig looks like. I bought a floaty, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this one attached to the back of the GoPro, just in case if anything happens, if it falls out, then I'm not gonna be losing my GoPro. So next step is gonna be mounting this bad boy on there. So here we go. The last step is to put your GoPro mount onto the gun. So what I did is I used pilot holes, drilled a couple pilot holes in here, and then I just simply put a little bit of thread lock on these bolts and just bolted the GoPro mount to the gun. So the reason why I put it here is because I am a right-handed shooter, so that way when I actually do end up aiming, it doesn't get into my way. As you can see, the GoPro does not affect my vision. So earlier I had it right there, as you guys can see, but that was a little bit too much work, and I decided to put it back here so that way I don't have to move the GoPro out of the way. But you're more than welcome to leave it there, and it's gonna give you a little bit closer of a shot. It'll kind of give you this view, but you're gonna have to move that GoPro mount out of the way every single time you load, and that it just did not seem efficient. So you guys can have the mount right here, okay? The only issue with that is when you load the gun, you're gonna have to get the screen out of the way, kind of turn it to the side, load your gun, and then rotate it back out. All right, and set it back up. Okay.
You have to shoot, reload, all right, out. Load your gun. Second band, there it is. Rotate your GoPro, set it up, you do that.
Right there, it's perfectly fine. As you guys can see, it's a very stable, very sturdy GoPro mount. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna fall out. If you guys like this, give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my video, and hope this worked for you guys as well. Take care.